Hey, welcome back to I've Never Played, where I have made a grievous error.
Claire did not realise that you can't just build a humongous prison cell from the get-go of this game.
I'm currently $1,600 in debt, and it's going up incrementally by 32. Also, I broke it earlier, so let's do that again.
Let's just start this again and listen to me this time. We'll skip the cutscene and just skip you, go away. So, first you want to do is go into your thing and you want to set the basic detention centre grant, which will tell you the basics that you need for your prison. Now, the basic things is, as it says there, you need a holding cell, a shower, a yard, canteen, kitchen, 2 guards and 2 cooks. This is for the bare basics of the game, as in you've just gotten you've gotten your first prisoners, so you can start getting money in, because that's how you get money. Prisoner intake is how you get money in this game.
Yeah.
So it's the case you get your first lot of prisoners in, to, you know, start getting a bit of a bankroll in, so you can start getting some money in, so you can build the rest of your prison. That's the whole that's the whole idea of this. And also, a holding cell is not something you can just like do a clone thing of, which is what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So you want to build a holding cell. My suggestion, you don't have to follow. Remember, you use foundations for your walls.
It's this one, yeah.
Yeah. My suggestion is you want that near the door. My suggestion is to build a reception room first.
Okay.
Don't have to follow my lead, but I usually do reception first, because this is where your guards will search your prisoners before they come in before they come in. It just stops them from, you know, it stops some bringing things in. You need to do that next to it.
Oh, it's gonna have like a double wall though.
Well, what are you expecting, yo? You can delete. You can delete the whole foundation. Just right click on. No, with the freaking foundation thing.
There we go.
There you go. So yeah, I always do that first, really. So that it just helps in the long run, and it also means that later on you don't have to worry about trying to like squash in a reception area, because obviously you want that kind of near the beginning, near the front, before they get into the cells.
Yeah.
Now you want a holding cell, so you can't mark it as a reception until it's built, Claire, and they weren't going to build it until you put an entrance on it. You want a large Dell door, otherwise they can just walk out the front door.
Okay.
And they will. From personal experience, they will. So yeah, you want to start with reception, and then you want a holding cell, which is basically where they're going to live until you've built a cell block. So you want all the normal stuff really in a holding cell. You want benches, shower, maybe toilet, beds. You can put whatever you want in it. I normally turn it into I normally put things like dorm beds in my holding cell, just so they've got somewhere to sleep.
Okay.
So they're not sleeping on benches, basically. I like to have some sort of humanity sometimes. Sometimes I just leave the benches in there. Because all you need in a detention centre, in a holding cell, is like a bench and a toilet, I think.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could just leave them with that and just fuck them right up.
Oh. Why?
Okay, so a holding cell. What have you done?
He just installed it there.
You've clicked it there. You have to go out and press it and press the deconstruct. So dismantle. Never dump it. You could use it later.
Okay.
This game's a hoarder's dream. So
that's reception.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be best if you do the buildings first, really.
I'll
you
just
do it the way you want to do it, and then, you know, I'm not. This is not my game. This is your game. You got to be careful doing like that though, because sometimes that doesn't mark that as an indoor place.
Really?
Yeah, I've had a lot of problems where I've done buildings like that and it hasn't marked it as indoors
Oh, but I
because
just
it's
want
just
like a nice little big building with a wall in the middle.
yeah, but it won't mark. Sometimes it doesn't mark that side out because they're not foundation walls. But what you can do is you can just go over them with foundation walls. So if you go in the foundation and just go over that area, that's it. No, back it onto the other side. That's it. And now knock that middle. They should knock that middle wall down.
Okay.
Hopefully. Hopefully that's the plan. So you don't, obviously I'm talking about stuff, but you don't have to listen to what I'm saying if you want to just go and do whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, when I did that, I was like nearly $2,000 in debt, so.
Yeah, but that's because you didn't listen to me when I said you can't just build big in this game.
I like big.
That's not how it works.
This game has taught me nothing but build big.
But it's not. That's not how the actual game works, Claire. You can't just build big. That you need to monetize.
Okay, that's
You
where
can't.
that is.
It's more money management. Like imagine this is like a game of Civ. You can't just rush straight to the end game stuff. You have to work up to it.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Oh, rooms, and this is a holding cell. Like
So
that.
yeah, holding cells have like a minimal thing, and then you can do what you can't do. You know how you did with your execution chamber,
Yeah.
still in the game. You can do what you want in there. In there, it tells you what you need. So you need office desk, table, and a chair.
Mm-hmm.
The table is where all the prisoner garb will be, because they basically when they come in, they'll search the prisoner. And the chairs are where they sit and wait if there's no space. So, but yeah, this is as you see, they put prisoner uniforms there because they will search the prisoners, and then they will, put them in the uniform
Mm-hmm.
if they don't have one already. I do believe that even if they have one already, they just do it.
They just
So
set
yeah.
it all up.
So I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to leave you to do it,
Okay.
so that I'm not taking over.
2 minutes later, the prison's on fire.
2 minutes later, Sam, how can I fix it? I'm 3 grand in debt. But at the beginning, my advice, at the beginning, it's good to look at what you need for the grants to just get a basic prison up and running, so that if you do go in the hole, you've got a backup. You can start intaking, because you're not actually on to take any more prisoners yet. They've turned it off for you, so that you don't have to worry about getting this all set up before the prisoners arrive.
So that's that there. Need a
So-
yard.
What I like to do, one of the things that I've always found fun with my prisons, with the yard, it's best if you tack it onto the side of a building. It means you don't have to worry about it being like, oh, all the doors, and you also haven't got to worry about your prisoners running away when they walk into the yard.
Mm. Well, it's there now.
But yeah, one of the things that I've always tried to do, I've never actually managed to do it yet. I spend hours just planning my prison first because I'm a moron.
It's not a moronic thing to do. What are you talking about?
I spend so long planning my prisons, like longer than I have actually playing the game. So, what I try to do is to make my yards more safe.
Mm.
I enclose the yard between all the buildings so that the yard's in the middle surrounded by buildings. And then later on, if I'm gonna have like minimum sec and maximum security, I make a separate yard, because you do not want the different inmates, like the minimum and the maximum and all that. You do not want them.
All
Why
mingling.
are you hooking up the electric chairs? That's gonna be such a drain.
It's fine.
And you don't even need them yet. It's gonna be such a. Don't you remember what happened in the tutorial? Or how much how much you caused a power outage?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine.
It's not gonna be fine. That's not gonna work. I can tell you that now. But yeah, I have yet to play a woman's prison, which I hear can be quite fun. I do hope to play a woman's prison. I think I might do that later if I have some time.
One shower.
Also, you're holding cells, not missing stuff. There's no canteens. So
Well, can't they just be let out?
no, they'll run away.
Hmm.
That's what I've been saying. You can't make a big open plan prison, especially if you've got no fences or anything. And fences are expensive.
I'll just put a fence leading up to there.
They'll just run off, Claire.
No.
Did I not tell you about the time that I tried an open plan prison and my prisoners literally got here on the bus and legged it? They don't wait, like, they wait around for the guards to come get them to take them into reception, but the second they're in their uniforms and removed from there, they'll just run out. I don't care, they're just gonna run.
There we go then.
They're just gonna, yeah, but the door's there.
Yeah, I'll make a door on here and then make this a shower. So that they can bathe before they eat.
An open plan shower.
Yes.
An open shower plan. So, I don't know, you know. Wait.
I'm frustrating you, that's what I'm doing.
This is not my prison, it's not my problem. It's not my prison, not my problem. And that's my mantra to life now. Not my prison, not my problem. Kinda like the not your circus, not your monkeys, but not my prison, not my problem.
What? Not your circus, not your monkeys? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a thing. So yeah, your plannings for your prison is just not my problem. Yeah, another thing you can do if you didn't want to do drains like that is you can just put them underneath the showers.
Yeah, I like them like that though.
I've always I like them like that. My last prison I hadn't moved, like I didn't have any space for a shower room, so my shower room ended up being this one part in a hallway. So to get anywhere, because it's in the middle of the hallway, so to get anywhere you had to walk through the hallway.
Oh right.
And so it was like you had to walk through the showers. It was terrible. That one shower underneath the big pipe is going to have such a high pressure. Because it's under the huge pipe.
Well, that's the fun
all the
of
other
it.
showers are going to like be fine. They're going to like give out decent pressure and everything. Then that one there is just going to be so hard pressured, it's just going to rip the skin off.
Look at this.
Like a fire hose.
Isn't that wonderful, Sam? Nice and asymmetric and not really nicely built.
I'm just reserving judgment. It's not my prison.
Enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors.
Yeah, you haven't got a door there. You kind of took the door off, Claire. You're not supposed to take the bloody doors off.
There we go.
So, this is pretty much the game. So, I think we were talking at one point about once we got to this point, we weren't going to go into this part of the game. But to be honest with you, I want to see how long this lasts.
Hey dude, I'm not that bad at video games.
I know, that's what I want to see. Why have you only got one toilet in your holding cell? You do know that means they're going to piss all over the floor.
Oh, well you know what's gonna combat that? Janitors.
Yeah, but look at your staff. You don't have them
I
unlocked.
need to unlock them. That's the priority.
You have to unlock.
2,000!
Yeah, and you need a maintenance chief as well. This is what I mean by you need more than one office. Because you need one for you need one for a foreman, one for a chief, one for a lawyer, one for a fucking psychotherapy person, an accountant.
Oh my god.
You've just hired a second accountant, you do realise that, right?
I thought I had one.
You've just hired another one. Before you clicked out, you clicked it and... You're fired.
You're fired. Get out.
Fired.
You're fired.
Sorry, accidentally hide too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is a good start at least. So, if we leave it here, your weird bismuth prison. So if we leave it here and we can pick this up next time. So do you want to close this out?
Sure thing. So till then, bugger off.